Hello and welcome. I'm so happy you are here today. In this lesson, we're going to explore one of the most interesting and useful tenses in English, the present perfect tense. Have you ever wanted to talk about your life experiences, something you've done, or something that just happened a moment ago? The present perfect tense is exactly what you need. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will not only understand how to use this tense correctly, but you will also feel confident using it in your daily conversations. So, let's begin our exciting journey into the present perfect tense. The present perfect tense is like a bridge between the past and the present. We use it when something started in the past but is still true or important now. For example, I have lived here for 5 years. I started living here in the past, and I still live here now. We also use it when we talk about experiences, without saying exactly when they happened. For example, I have visited London. It happened sometime in the past, but when doesn't matter. So remember, the present perfect is for actions or experiences that are connected to now, even if they started before. It's not about a specific time. It's about the result, or the experience. Here you can see a timeline with 3 parts: the past, the present, and the future. The present perfect tense is special because it connects the past with the present. An action may have started sometime in the past, but it is still true or important now. For example, I have lived here since 2010. I started in the past, and I'm still living here now. Or it can show an experience that happened at an unspecified time before now. For example, she has traveled to Italy. We don't say exactly when, but the experience is part of her life up to the present. So, unlike the past simple, which is only about a finished action in the past, and unlike the future, which is about what will happen later, the present perfect connects what happened before with what is true now. That's why we call it perfect, because it perfectly links the past and the present. Today we are learning the present perfect tense. The structure is very simple: subject plus have or has, and then the past participle of the verb. We use have with I, you, we, and they. For example, I have visited France. This means sometime in my life, I went to France. The time is not important. The experience is important. Another example. We have lived here for 10 years. This shows that we started living here in the past, and we are still living here now. We use has with he, she, and it. For example, she has finished her homework. This means she did it, and now the result is important. Her homework is done. So remember, present perfect is not about when something happened, but about the result now or about an experience in life. All right, now let's talk about negative sentences in the present perfect tense. The rule is very simple: subject plus have or has plus not, plus past participle. For example, I have not visited Japan. That means, from the past until now, I never went to Japan. We have not met your new teacher. So, up to now, the meeting didn't happen. They haven't eaten dinner yet. That means, until this moment, dinner is not eaten. See? It's easy. We just take the positive sentence, and then we add not after have or has. That's it. Nothing difficult. Remember, I, you, we, they have not. He, she, it has not. So, whenever you want to say something didn't happen until now, use this form. And now let's talk about questions in the present perfect tense. The structure is very easy: have or has plus subject plus past participle. So, we just change the order. In a normal sentence, we say subject plus have or has plus past participle. But in a question, we move have or has to the beginning. Let's look at some examples. Have you ever visited London? This question means, in your whole life, from the past until now, did you visit London or not? We use the word ever to ask about life experience. Have they seen that movie? This means, up to now, at any time, did they watch that movie? Maybe yes, maybe no. The answer can be, yes, they have. Or, no, they haven't. Has he met your brother? Here we use has because the subject is he. It means, up to now, at any time, did he meet your brother? So remember, if the subject is I, you, we, they, we use have at the beginning. If the subject is he, she, it, we use has at the beginning. It's really simple. Just move have or has to the start, and you get a present perfect question. And one more important thing, these questions are usually about life experiences. We want to know if something happened at any time before now, not when it happened. For example, have you ever eaten sushi? Has she ever traveled by plane? Have they ever played football? We don't care about the exact time. We only want to know if the experience happened or not. So, next time you want to ask about someone's experience from the past until now, just use have or has plus subject plus past participle. Let's talk about one of the most common uses of the present perfect tense, to describe life experiences without saying when they happened. This means we talk about something that a person has done at some point in their life, but we don't say the exact time. The time is not important. What is important is the experience itself. For example, I have visited France. This tells us that at some time in your life, you went to France. Maybe it was last year, maybe 5 years ago, maybe more. The time is not important. The important part is, yes, this experience happened in your life. We often use the word ever or never with this usage. Have you ever eaten sushi? This means, in your whole life, at any time, did you try sushi? I have never ridden a horse. This means, in my life, this experience has not happened. So remember, the present perfect is not used to say when something happened. If you want to say the exact time, like yesterday, last year, or 2 days ago, you should use the past simple. Example, present perfect. I have visited France. Life experience, no time given. Past simple. I visited France last year. Exact time is given. That is the first and very important use of the present perfect, to describe life experiences without saying when they happened. Now let's move to the second important use of the present perfect tense, to describe recent actions with present results. This means we talk about something that happened a very short time ago, and we can still see the result now. The action is finished, but its effect is still alive in the present moment. For example, she has just finished her homework. Here, the action finished happened in the past, maybe a few seconds ago. But the result is still clear now. Her homework is done, it's complete, and she is free. We often use the word just in this case to show that the action happened very recently. Another example. I have already eaten dinner. This means the action of eating happened not long ago, and the result now is that I am not hungry. Or, they have lost the key. The action lost happened in the past, but the result is present. Right now, they don't have the key, and they cannot open the door. So, the present perfect connects the past action with the present result. Now, let's compare this with the present continuous, so you don't get confused. She has just finished her homework. Present perfect. The action is finished. The result is now. Homework is ready. She is working on a short project. Present continuous. The action is happening right now. It's not finished yet. They have rented an apartment. Present perfect. The result is, right now, they have a place to live because of a past action. They are living in a rented apartment. Present continuous. This is their current situation, still in progress. So remember, present perfect, Chargeschrieben action recently completed, with a result now. Present continuous. Current action still happening now. To summarize, when we want to describe an action that has just happened, and the result of that action is important now, we use the present perfect. Words like just, already, yet, recently are very common with this use. Examples: I have just called my friend. Result: my friend knows the news now. She has already finished lunch. Result: she isn't hungry now. We haven't cleaned the room yet. Result: right now, the room is still dirty. That's the second key usage of the present perfect, to describe recent actions with present results. Usage number 3, to describe actions that started in the past and continue until now. This is one of the most useful functions of the present perfect. We use it when something began in the past, and it is still true or still happening at the present moment. For example, we have lived here for 10 years. This means we started living here 10 years ago, and even now, today, we are still living here. The action is not finished. We usually use words like for and since in this case for plus a period of time, for 10 years, for a long time, for 3 days, since plus a starting point in time, since 2015, since yesterday, since last week. Examples: I have known her since childhood. I met her when I was a child, and I still know her now. They have worked in this company for 5 years. They started 5 years ago, and they still work there now. So the action began in the past, and it continues into the present.